So many fights. So, here's a question. I was wondering this the other day. You know those, like, Genesis collections and, like the Sonic Genesis collection, or just, like, the collections of old games that are, like, on newer consoles or on Steam and stuff? You know how in the settings they always have, like, a filter, like, you can get, like, scan lines or CRT filter just to make it look like older in case you want to get that like old-fashioned look. I've always thought that it was really cool that they have that, and I've read things before where like people have been mad about that not being included in some collections. Like some Atari collections and stuff are like too clean. They want to like actually get more of a feeling like it's an older game with like scan lines or whatever, right? But I don't know anyone that's ever used those settings. Like, is anyone here ever actually unironically used those settings? Because I feel like it's one of those things where it's nice to have it there, but we never actually use it. Like, if it wasn't there, we're mad, but if it is there, we don't use it. You know? You use it, Aaron? Well, you're just a loser. Alright, that's one. Uh-oh. This is taking me somewhere. I might not want to be here. Ooh, signal. Fortis. Yeah, I mean, you actually actively use a CRT, so... But that's another question. If someone is, like, retro enough to actually care about scan lines and playing games on CRT, then don't they already have, like, the original versions of those games? Do they really play Atari games on their Switch, or do they just play Atari games on their Atari that they own because they like retro games? You know? Yeah. It is really nice, at least when they give you resolution, like stretched or 4:3. That's actually something that people use. Although for some reason, whenever you set those games to 4:3, they always have the strange desire to put some stupid border around the game. Like, just do black lines. Like, why? I remember, like, Pokemon Stadium, when you'd play the Pokemon games and it put, like, Pikachus all around the screen. I'm like, bro, I'm already playing Pokemon. I don't need Pikachus around the screen. Like, why? Who wants this? The only example I can give to where, like, a collection of newer games having like a retro feature that I actively used was just in general, like the actual emulation being good. That's the important thing. That's why everyone loves the Legacy Collection, the Mega Man Legacy Collection, and not the Mega Man Anniversary Collection, because the Anniversary Collection, the emulation was too good. The Legacy Collection, the emulation was actually accurate. People want accurate emulation, not good emulation. So they got that right the second time around. But yeah, all the other, like, filters and stuff, and everything's like... If you care about that stuff, you probably own a CRT TV. You probably own the original console. You can play it whenever you want. Kind of the point of having a collection of old games on a new console is so that they look better. I mean... And I'm talking like just filter-wise, not literally changing the sprites like the Pixel remaster, but just, you know, looking cleaner. Input delay isn't what I'm talking about. I'm talking about the game itself, its emulation. The Anniversary Collection, they emulated it better than the original is supposed to play, so there's no lag. So I'm a little torn because I feel like I can't go back. Maybe I'll save in the third slot. No, I'm not talking about input lag. I'm talking about the literal game lag. In the Anniversary Collection, the game does not lag. Like, if there's a bunch of sprites on the screen, it does not lag. It's not an accurate emulation to the original game. It's like you're playing it on a souped-up NES with, like, superpowers that can play the game perfectly. The Legacy Collection emulates the game as if it were an NES. So, if there's too many sprites on the screen, it lags. The load screens are all... They don't really have load screens because it's NES, but... you know what I'm talking about, yeah. The Mega Man X Legacy Collection, I don't know anything about that, but my guess is that the emulation on those is the same, because they're newer games anyways, so they probably... The game itself is probably emulated the same way. Now, input lag is a different story. I know nothing about that. But I'm talking about the actual... the hardware emulation. I said the Anniversary Collection on PS2, they thought it would be better if they made the games run better, but people are like, why would you want that? Like, it's silly. If I want a Mega Man game that runs smooth, I'll play a new Mega Man game. Like, I want the retro game the way it's supposed to be played. I don't know. This is a constant struggle with most companies. They just don't understand that, like, what people like about retro games. Square Enix being the absolute worst. In terms of understanding what people actually like about their games. Okay, can I go back? Yes or no? What does this pipe do? Before I say, I don't want to save until I know if I can go back. I don't want to miss anything. I like this dungeon a lot. I like that you get to use all the characters, especially since the characters are so important in this game. That save was already on my cart when I bought it. It actually had 3 saves with level 99 characters, so someone either cheated or played the game a lot. Yeah, some people have different, like, opinions, and that's why, you know, those filters, that's why they're there, because they understand that people like different things when it comes to their old games, and they just try to give as many possibilities as they can for people. That's a good thing. Then you have the Sony CEO, who's still like, you guys play old games? So, you know, there's a little bit of a difference between Sony and Capcom. Capcom's like, we're going to perfectly emulate all of our old games and make them accessible to everyone. And put in special features for the hardcore fans. And Sony is like, you're not playing Call of Duty? I'm confused. What about this game is, it doesn't say Call of Duty. I don't understand, like, why you would even play it. I mean, I don't play video games, but I would figure if I was going to play video games, I'd play the Shoot Shoot Bang one with the best graphics. And then you have Square Enix, who's like, do you guys want a remastered version of Final Fantasy? No. Do you guys want a remastered version of Final Fantasy? No. Do you guys want a remaster? No. So we're making a remaster of the Final Fantasies? Alright, so I can go back. So I'm gonna go ahead and save. Actually, I could just save on the other file, I guess. So you guys wanted Yuna with guns, right? No. So we made Yuna with guns. So guys, you're not going to believe this. We made Final Fantasy 13 again. No. Then, like, we open up the doors to the Square Enix office. Guys, they aren't buying Final Fantasy 13 2. What are we going to do? Final Fantasy 13 3. This guy's a genius. Guys, we made Final Fantasy 13 3. No! I can't believe it. They didn't buy it. I don't understand what's going on with our fan base. They don't know what they want. Just give them another microtransaction. Man, Final Fantasy Versus 13 seems really cool, and a lot of people are excited about it. Scrap it. Scrap it right now. I think I actually do remember that boss, even though I never beat X2. Or, I did... I beat X2, but... I thought you were talking about 13-2 at first. I beat X2, but it was a million years ago. And it was like a fluke, because I accidentally skipped to the end of the game, and I didn't even know what was going on. Because apparently there's like a glitch in that game where you can just accidentally skip to the end, and I somehow did that casually. But I think I remember doing some of the post-game, because I remember the post-game dungeon. I remember actually liking it a lot. Yeah, the Via Infinitio or whatever. You know the one. Yeah, that thing was cool. There's a lot about 10.2 I enjoy. Especially the guns. I like guns. You know me, I came from Call of Duty background. You throw guns in, I'll play it. Yeah, that was really silly. I agree. The Dark Aeons had this really cool, like, mystique about them, and then in 10.2 they're just normal bosses that suck. That's what I hate about 10.2, is that it's not just its own thing that you can just be like, that's bad, anyways. It, like, actively tries to ruin the original game in many ways. It's frustrating. I can look at the Final Fantasy VII Remake and be like, it's its own thing, even if I disliked it. Because it's its own thing. It's its own lore. It's obviously completely separated from the original to the point where it's like running its own story. Now, luckily for us, it also does an amazing job of actually paying homage to the original. But even if it didn't, it's its own thing. But 10.2 is like, this is the direct sequel, and these are the reasons that all this happens in the first one, and like they go way too overboard with like 10 is great. You don't need to tell us more about 10. Just do your own thing. Now you're just ruining it. Dude, Gal's just chilling. Don't worry about him. Challenge accepted. I mean, I think it's within any fan's, like, I don't think right is the right word, but it's up to you as to whether or not you want to ignore sequels. Like, if you want to ignore X2 and just pretend like it never existed, that's within your power. Like, you don't have to be like, well, X2 technically exists, so now I have to take it as lore to 10. Like, enjoy video games the way you want to enjoy them. If... Oh, God. Is that Omega Weapon? You know, if pretending that 10.2 doesn't exist, or pretending whatever doesn't exist, or putting all of the stories together as if it's all one canon, that whatever makes you happy, that's what you should do. The 13 series storyline blows? Oh, someone played Lightning Returns. If you played Lightning Returns, it's very, very fair to have that opinion. Extremely fair to have that opinion. That game makes me want to not play video games anymore. Like, it did a very good job trying to ruin video games as a hobby for me. I mean, that game is wild. this thing. Is it really Omega Weapon? It's not dying. Oh, don't be that way, Rudd. Give 16 a chance. I mean, I don't blame you for being that way. But give 16 a chance. There's no reason to ruin the fun before it's even here, you know? Have some misguided faith. Nutkin suit? What? I'm guessing that's for our boy. It is not good. Another gauntlet. Alright, that was kind of a waste, but I'm glad I went this way again. I didn't miss anything. More dinosaurs! I wonder if Flash works on him. Probably not. Hey, I got Bum Rush right. Well, it didn't. It did deal damage. Final Fantasy 7-11. Ha ha ha, joke detected. Do you get free fries with Final Fantasy 7-11? Get a nice shake. Dude, they just have so much health. You could have stopped with this team's struggles. They struggle with everything. They're doing their best, though. They're doing their best. The brothers, Gao, an old man. Oh no. Oh no. I just wish you had something useful. Wouldn't that be neat? Edgar, don't die. Edgar, don't die. You're like our only damage. The Boomer and the Blondies. not. Great. That's just great. That's just fantastic. Great, another one, perfect. Thank you so much. Oh, that was the guy that was going to throw the remedy. Yeah, they're all called Oscars in all the original games that they're in. Why did Edgar get healed and then confused? What? Learn Sourmouth. That could be useful. We have a problem. We have a big problem. We have a... I thought I was out of cherries, and I don't think either one of those guys have. Actually, Sabin might have him. He does not. Yeah, no one has imp, so that could have been a yikes. Really have a great way to fight these. How long until Strago learns some magic? Because I think it would really help. I don't believe Remedy works on Imp now. It has to be a cherry or the spell. Could be remembering wrong, but pretty sure that's the case. I smacked Gown, it woke him up and healed him. Pro strat. Maybe I should... The problem is, someone else has these equipped. Yeah, I could have given Maduin, I guess, just to get the 2s, but at this point it's like, I'm already halfway there, I might as well. So we'll go the rest of the way. Talking about my keyboard. You have a red dragon mechanical keyboard with brown switches. Humble brag. I like typing loud. Makes me feel important. Like I'm hacking the mainframe. Or making money. As a businessman. I have a loud keyboard so that when I type on stream, you guys remember that you're supposed to be working. Looks from side to side. Forgot the yeah, sorry to hear that wipe out. That stuff can't happen though, you gotta be careful. It's gotta be... Oh, what is that? No wonder this is a save point. So wait, we get an actual, like, normal boss on this side? That's weird. I'm a little worried about this fight. I don't have much to use on him. Sour Mouth, let's go. We'll never see it coming. Inferno, Striker, and Rough. Are Striker and Rough the names of his arms? This is strange. Yeah, good thing we got the C team. Do you not have scan? Oh, no. I don't even know which one I'm hitting. I'm guessing this is the hand, but, like, I'm not even sure. Sabin is a rock. More than just a boulder. He is a rock. I need to get rid of a part so he stops doing that move. So I'm guessing he needs all 3 parts to do it. Because it's Delta attack. Gal, we already have haste. You don't need to keep using it. I mean, Sabin didn't, but yeah, it's like, it's over now. You don't need to keep doing it. Alright, we got rid of 1. Let's go. Ow! Holy crap! Don't even say white ball. You get PTSD. Okay, dude, that hurts a lot. Stop that. He has a lot of HP. He's weak against lightning. But he uses lightning. Oh no, the body came back. The arm came back. I think I should just try to fight the body, like, taking out the hands doesn't seem to be too worth. Come back too fast. Wait, why did the one hand didn't take damage? That's against Pokemon rules. Not really, because Staryu could learn, like, Thunder in Pokemon Stadium, so... No, it's not! Haven't you ever heard of Psychic dealing damage to Psychic? Don't you even know your Pokemon lore? What do you mean you don't have Bolt 2, but you have all the other 2s? Oh great, lightning heals the other hand. That's great. Kinda glad Gao died. I want to try a different rage. That rage kind of blew. You know what? Sure, why not? Go for it. Don't hit Sabin. Don't. Unbelievable. Be dead. Neat. Who has the Thunder Shields? I always read that as so bad. You're so bad. Die. I was gonna play defensive, but that sounds like baby talk. Ah, you hit the one person that's immune. How does it feel to be a loser? How does it feel to have a 1 in 4 chance of being a loser and you're still a loser? Okay, I think revenge has something to do with like how much damage you've taken, because he got hit before and did a bunch, and that time he did like no damage. He's now dead. Hope he healed. How's it feel to be a loser twice? Double loser. How's it feel to be a 1 in 8 loser?
How is it?
Guys, you're all incredibly cool. I can't even begin to fathom how cool every single one of you are. If I had even the smallest bit of coolness that you guys exude on an everyday basis. Yo, published! Thank you for the raid. Appreciate it. How you doing today? Hey, Cookie, how's it going? Love that Hollow Knight emote. Hollow Knight's one of my faves. See, I said faves. Like, do you understand? If I could just have even a small bit of your coolness, it would change my life. You guys are out here watching 4-8 live. Probably the coolest thing you could potentially do in your life. And I'm out here saying faves. This is the difference between me and you. We did it! Nah! Oh no. Let me leave. Let me leave. Thank you. Listen, I almost played myself, but I didn't. Darkest Dungeon. I like Darkest Dungeon a lot. I have never beaten it though. I gave up on it because it takes so much commitment to actually beat. But I really enjoyed my time with it. It's very rare for me to start a game and not finish it. Very rare. But you know, actually start a game, not just try it, but like once I decide I'm gonna play it. But Darkest Dungeon just takes so much, like, so you have to really dedicate yourself to the game just to actually get to quote-unquote the credits. But it's a great game. I mean, I like games that are more difficult, so I like to be challenged, so it's right up my alley. But didn't have the You know, there's so many other things I wanted to play that eventually I was like, I'll come back to this. Also, that's a worm. Big worm. Wormy, is that you? Got that streamer luck. I have a feeling this thing has like 90 million HP. Worms normally do. It's dead. Oh, we get that chest. What looks like? Oh, yeah. What is that? Why is there a red? What? Oh God! Dinosaur and Oscar. You see maybe why in Final Fantasy VII they went to weapon armor accessory after playing this dungeon and switching relics and espers around? Yeah. Yeah, it's funny because if you had asked me if like this game would be good with split parties, I probably would have said no. Because just the way the relics work and stuff, it's nice to just have one party. When you have to split them up, it gets complicated. But I think that's the point. I think that's why this dungeon is cool, because it forces you out of your comfort zone. And you have to get a lot of people on optimal stuff. Gotta work with what you got. Suplex that dinosaur. Or you just menu like crazy every time you switch parties. Okay. Type 1 in the chat if you actually just menued every time you switch parties. I'm actually kind of surprised I didn't do that. That's what I would normally do. But I kind of wanted to keep the spirit of the dungeon and do it this way. Plus I had a lot of stuff, so I figured I might as well use it. But if you did it, I'm not surprised. That's what I honestly thought I was going to do, but then I just kind of hit optimize on everyone and it kind of looked good, so I was like, alright, this'll work. What? Wait, that activated that thing? That's weird. That's wild. Okay. Rainbow Burst. My favorite weapon. Rainbow Burst. I'm guessing this is the end of these guys, this part. Try using Sour Mouth on the dinosaur and see what happens. Welcome back, Snipes. Well, I poisoned him. I think that's all I did, though. Thanks, Sorrow. It's great to have you here and being a part. I mean, you're not wrong. He's kind of just here to cast haste. I mean, at least for the regular fights, he's here to cast haste.